Hey there, Snicker Snacks. Welcome back to Vorpal Tales Presents Awesome Adventures. As always, I am your host. Let's go sunnin', Space Lord Pajamas. Let's introduce our intrepid adventurers, Jane, Harry, Steve, Ever, and Elaine. How you doing, Awesome Sauces?
Hello, I'm Jane, also known as the Confused Crow. Tonight I will be playing Cherry and hopefully not having to continue an arms race with Jerry.
Oh, I'm
Thought you were
not
doing
backing
that.
down.
Uh, Boy, you're gonna get outshot by Cherry.
Hello, I'm Harry. I'm playing Jerry, and no, the fuck I ain't. That is all.
That was the finishing. Okay, cool. Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they them. And tonight. Oh wait, shit! I just took over Steve's spot. I'm so sorry. Oh god.
Chuck, what are you doing?
Keep going. Keep going. You
Sorry,
can't stop
Steve.
now.
Oh,
You've
okay.
come too
I'm so
far.
sorry. I've come too far. Can't go back. I'll be playing Apple, whose pronouns are also they them. So sorry, my friends. And yeah, Brain. Sorry.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. He, him. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. Tonight, I am playing Salvatore Bonesaw, who's also a super mutant. Um, yeah, that's about it.
Hey everybody, my name is Alan, he, him, also known as Hexenkers. You can find me on Twitter at the Eldritch _ capital L, and today we'll be playing Earl Harwood. And Sean disappeared.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that for a moment.
I had to get rid of Nunchuck was like, hey dad, and I'm like, not now. So I'll let him
Nunchuck's
back
the
in
best
this
cat
break.
name, just period.
Well, if you watch Tuesdays, his name's Diaclave, so kind of one-upped it. But yeah, we here at Vorpal Tales are being the best allies that we can be and encourage others to do the same. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Just be excellent to each other and find ways to get involved and better your community. So for those of you following along at home, tonight's awesome adventure is Modifius Entertainment's Fallout the RPG, and our story's title is Radioactive Summers. This episode is brought to you by Blood Yak. Feeling thirsty? You probably just had some Blood Yak. Only thing to do now is have some more. Thirst that quench. And Old Possum Light, the official beer of Beach Blast 2077. Crack open a cold one and do some sick flips on the finest beaches of the good old US of A. Additionally, Vorpal Tales has some great sponsors we would love to tell you about. First is QUEmpire.com, a small company making original dice and products for your favorite RPGs and card games. Next is Hitpoint Press, known for their various reference cards, but also for creating the Humblewood and Hecknick campaign settings. And finally is Ginhammer and Sons, an RPG supplement store that is everything from Decks of Wonder to Decks of Illusion to Dice. Visit vorpatales.com, click on the affiliate link, and anything you purchase, a portion of it will benefit the show. Thanks to Modifius Entertainment for publishing some really awesome systems that allow for fantastic adventures. As always, we're using Astral Tabletop, the delicious awesome sauce of online gaming tools, allowing friends to digitally roll some bones together. And thank you to Innate Mid for, again, making some awesome character sheets that make playing this game online so much easier. Slide into our DMs about how to get access to these really awesome sheets for all your Astral games. Thank you to Love Your Rebellion, a nonprofit group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. Please be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org, for info on their Patreon, zine, and upcoming events. You can always find us role-playing, live tweeting, updating, recapping on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube at Vorpal Tales. Most importantly, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. Shout out and thank you to our current top patrons, Funky Thunder, Don Arnetto, Nicholas Maloney, Hex and Curse, New Music, Michael, and Anioid. That's still wrong. I'll get it one. Aniond. Nailed it. We appreciate your love and support, even though I'll pronounce all your names wrong. And that's patreon.com/VorpalTales. And with the introduction out of the way, we can get to why everyone's here. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do?
Wow.
I'm stumped.
No questions asked. I'm doing it. If you found a way to piss off my grandma, well, there's not that hard to piss off. Well, she's dead, but that's besides the point. The point is,
Just
in this
pissed off that
family, we
she's
are
dead?
ride or die, and I guess someone's gotta die.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a grandmother either. Also deceased. So I guess I will use my next best thing and go with my found family grandmother. And she is a nice old lesbian lady. So yeah, I'd probably shoot someone for her.
Okay.
Because she makes really good cornbread, man. Like, really good.
I mean,
Honestly,
cornbread is, yeah.
If it was my grandma, like if it was actually like Anahid Kazanji and Lungabardo asking me to kill somebody, like my actual grandmother, they're probably a spy or some shit. Like, for real, she was in some shit.
Okay.
I would like to say that
Yes.
depending on which grandma it was, one of them I'd be like, oh, okay, it's your condition. Alzheimer's is a bitch. But if it was my mom's mom, I'd be like, how are you talking to me right now? You're dead.
So far what we've
Fair.
gathered is a lot of people have dead grandmothers.
And that they're worth killing for. So, cool.
Hell yeah.
Depends,
Alright.
but okay, yeah.
Bonesaw very much would shoot the person, but then immediately provide medical assistance, therefore giving the appropriate honor to my grandmother, but also providing exceptional medical care in the wasteland.
I appreciate Steve replying in person or in character. That's aces. Nice. Good job.
Dr. Bonesaw, will you be my grandma? I will kill for you.
It would entirely depend on why she's asking you to shoot someone.
Dr. Bonesaw to be your grandmother, you would have to become Cherry's mother.
Yeah, Cherry.
Jane gets adopted a second time.
So tonight we continue our awesome adventure with Fallout, the RPG, published by Modiphius Entertainment. Holy shit, guys. War never changes. The year is 2292, and a lot's happened in the various wastelands around the old United States. The Peninsula Wasteland has been no different. The space pod has dropped out of orbit and crash landed in a dry prairie in the middle of the saltwater marsh. Life in the Peninsula Wasteland is about to change. Back at the old homestead, that was the bait and tackle. Your old Baron shared my nice shopping montage as the Wastelanders geared up to head out back, attempting to discover that BOS boy's background. Them Caps would go to make the bait and tackle a bit nicer next time they came back. Might even have them their own bunkhouse when they get back. Probably make the cottagecore gal all rosy-cheeked. Heading out east, your old Baron heard them Wastelanders ran into some more raiders. Their types have been showing up a lot lately, calling themselves the Crude Canal Crew. They've been rustling the northern parts of the Peninsula Wasteland. After dealing with them in the most explosive manner, busted up as they were, the Wastelanders pressed on through the night, making it to the space beach, settled down for the evening in a low-rent motel. The next morning, they got word there was another of them blood yak imposters around town. However, more importantly, Ian made contact with his BOS boy compatriots. Weird thing is, I thought he was dead. I put a bit of complication or two in the works. They said that if Ian can complete his old mission, they'd believe it was him and bring him back into the fold. Ian remembered that they had an old flame within the BOS ranks. Meeting them again felt odd, as Ian did not have too many memories of their time together. Even so, they helped Ian out by having a power armor frame more or less fall off the back of a vertebrate. Seems things were getting weirder in the old Peninsula Wasteland. Ian having an identity reclaimed, Apple needing to find an orange. Salvatore needed to remember how to truly make blood yak to outshine those imposters. Old Jericho had a wasteland to map, and Earl had Kims to consume. The old Baron knew things were still changing in the old Peninsula Wastelander. So, Wastelanders, what do? Remember your votes from last week? They provide you with an extra action point for your Wastelander. You're still out in Space Beach. Ian's just met their friends, got that frame, knows he needs to go out and complete a mission, but JT's not here tonight, so we'll be driving this character a little bit.
Didn't we want to go get fruit?
You did. You have no idea where to get it.
Didn't those weirdos in that garden or whatever it's called have that? I mean,
Yes,
we had to find them, but
they did, and it's somewhere out in the swamp, supposedly.
And we also hoped that maybe the Blood Brothers would tell us something about it. But I guess they're being rather secretive, so they can go shove a wrench where it doesn't shine.
So here's the plan, right? Because of Cherry and I's little race for mutually assured destruction.
This ain't even a race, Jerry.
Yeah, you're right. I'm miles ahead of you.
Jerry, I'm gonna shove my. She's just holding her pitchfork.
I'd say I'd shove my gun where it doesn't belong, but it's bigger than you.
Ooh.
Now, here's the thing. Our arms race has actually left us, like, shockingly capable of dealing with whatever the wasteland has to throw at us. And Salvatore Bonesaw, I'm convinced that you could drop a nuke on that man, and he would just come out with a new recipe for blood yak.
Salvatore, you better
Now,
hold
Earl,
me
I don't
back,
know
'cause
about you,
Jericho's
but, like,
face ain't gonna be so
I bet
pretty
you could
after
fill
I'm
yourself
done.
so full of chems that you wouldn't feel it. So I'm down to go searching in the swamps for those guys.
You won't be down for searching in the swamps after I'm through with you, Jerry. Your pretty boy face ain't gonna be so pretty after it's made contact with this.
Okay, I've heard enough. All right, Cherry and Jerry.
Is this how you flirt?
Cherry and Jerry. Obviously, you have some unrelenquid hostilities towards each other. We're gonna need to work out. So, what I've discovered recently in town is that there's a thing called. Co-uple counseling. All right, so. All right, so I'm gonna need Jerry to sit in this chair. Okay, and Cherry to sit in this chair.
Are you just out in the open, like grabbing random chairs, like in the middle of the street, and just
breaks into a house?
Just wanted to set up the scene. You're finding like a broken stool on the side of the road with a busted out chair.
Yeah, Cherry will just sit down in the chair.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Boring. Not relevant. Boring. Here we go. Jerry. I want you to look at Cherry and tell me one thing that you appreciate about them.
I appreciate, Cherry, I appreciate your willingness to confront danger head on, and the hilarious and often terrifying comments of your robot Apple.
Okay, good, great. That seems very positive and it not all concerning with what you have seen in them. And Cherry. Don't want to do the same question. That would be ridiculous. Moving on. Okay, Cherry. What was it a time where Jerry did something you did not like and you did not tell him?
Well, I don't very much appreciate him trying to, throw himself into danger and all that. He's a vault dweller. They don't really got too much experience surviving out in the wild.
Excuse you?
Okay.
Excuse you, my family's been living out in NCR for, well, before the NCR was even a thing.
Okay.
You were hiding in a little vault.
All right, so Cherry thinks that you're a little coward hiding in your vault. Perfect, we're making progress. Excellent. Are you two ready to go put yourselves in mortal danger? Together.
Sure, let's do it.
Perfect. That will be... Wow, really? What's this number?
That number.
That's -5 caps.
-5 caps.
You pay us 5 caps.
Oh, wow, okay.
Jerry's just looking at Jerry like you.
Sorry. Fine. I misread. 0 caps.
0. The service is rendered. You're very welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bonesaw.
Apple and Earl, would you like to do a co-play counseling?
Oh, no, man. I'm good. Oh.
I am.
Shouldn't we be heading out right now?
Yeah. Swamps sound about right.
I am Mom's emotional support robot.
Oh, yes, you are, Apple. You are so wonderful. And Jerry's just gonna like pick up Apple and toss them gently up in the air, like you do with the baby.
Like
Eee,
a
Yay.
girl for feelings.
touching the
But you know-
sky.
But Salvatore, thank you very much. I appreciate your concerns.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Doctors heal both body and the inside of the body.
All right.
Well said, Doctor. Well said.
Well, indeed.
All right.
What about the soul, Doctor? I heard back in the day, before the wars, there were these soul doctors.
What? Okay.
The way you said that was like...
I'm the soul doctor, baby.
Doctor.
The soul doctor. Oh, we have fun here.
Jane, you need to get a segment on like a radio college station as the soul doctor.
No.
Jane, want to apply for a radio show next semester?
Sure, I am
could.
the soul doctor.
All right. So we're going to a swamp to look for pineapples,
Oranges.
oranges. The thing that
But
they
yes,
grow
we're
in
gonna go
Florida.
fight
That's
ra-
right.
irradiated crocodiles and
Oranges.
irradiated alligators and pythons to help.
If we find like a tiny crocodile, I'm taking it as a pet.
Of course.
Aw, I thought I was your pet, Mom.
No, you're my child.
Oh, what do you feed a crocodile, though?
Meat.
Apple just kind of like floats there for a second,
You
And
don't
then-
get.
turns to Jerry.
Oh no, sweetie. Jerry is too bony to make a good meal.
Oh, okay.
Man, we're really just dunking on me nonstop today, aren't we, guys?
I'm sorry, Bug started possessing Apple. I couldn't-
No. This is fine. This is Jerry speaking. Jerry thinks this is great.
You make it just so easy for us, boy.
So should we rent a boat or something, like an airboat? I mean,
You'd have to ask around because airboat rentals are not exactly what's going on
Yeah.
around here.
doesn't sound like tourism is a big industry anymore.
Nah, really, it's just people trying to trade with the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a lot of open stalls. You can see caravans are going north along. I can't remember. It's 95. They're going north along 95, and they're going south towards North-South Beach, and they're going north towards Orangeport because the Brotherhood of Steel has managed to sort of secure the road where it's safe for caravans to move back and forth, at least between these few cities. So this is really just a stop, and it's also where the Space Center is, where the Brotherhood of Steel has taken up residence.
We could bother the Brotherhood and see if we can get them to like take us for a vertibird flight over the swamp. Now it's a long shot, but that would be cool.
you know that they pretty much rejected Ian, not only for being dead, but just because he was an outsider. So you get the feeling that other than just general help and directions, they're probably not going to loan you one of the most precious pieces of hardware in the wasteland.
They don't have to loan it to us. They could do the flying. Hey, I could lie to them.
You could.
I could tell them that I'm a vault dweller, and there may be some pretty significant technology out in that swamp, and we can give that a try.
I mean, isn't that why Ian was sent out there in the first place? They believed there'd be some sort of vault, and then he went missing. Who knows how long ago?
Wait a minute.
That is exactly right.
I think I could get my Pip-Boy to, I mean, if the vault is still sending signals, it probably isn't. But if it is, I might be able to pick them up.
The vault under the Space Center or another vault somewhere
Whichever
else?
vault is being looked for.
You're not actually looking for a vault. You're just looking for a location in the middle of but there could be other vaults out there, so it's actually worth trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna like
somewhere.
scan through the frequencies on my Pip-Boy and see if I can't find myself a vault, and I am gonna be using a luck point for this one, whatever skill it is.
What would be that skill that you could roll? This is definitely a science roll.
Okay, I'm not terrible at science. I'm not great either. Okay, so that is a singular success.
A singular success.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, there is a vault. It's nearby. It's a little to the east. It's at the Space Center.
Ah, shit.
Which is weird because you know that you were wearing a vault suit that was 23 and you fell out of the sky, and you do recollect that the Baron was talking about the Brotherhood of Steel wanting the pods that dropped. That's how he made his most recent money, is he sold the pod.
We should talk to them about that then.
It's up to you.
I mean, we don't know anything about the pods or anything, but we could string them along a bit. Maybe get a vertibird flight.
You could try.
Now,
Are you guys ready to lie to some fanatics with the highest tech power and technology and weaponry in the entire wasteland?
what makes you think they're just gonna let us waltz on into their facility when they didn't even let one of their own back in?
We have Vault 23 jumpsuits.
I think that's
We can-
what he means by the lying part.
You're gonna trust Jerry to lie? Might have a pretty face, but that's about it.
I didn't say I was going to trust him or anything. I just said he was.
Can any of you, are any of you better at that than I am?
I mean, Earl's whole shtick is talking people's ears off.
Yeah,
Well then, Earl, lead the way.
bam. All right, so we want them to like lend us one of them flying thingies.
Well, we can. Well, they don't need to lend it to us. We just need
Them
pilots.
to lie.
Yeah, because I don't know how to fly a vertibird. I don't know about you guys, but that's not something in my skill set.
I think Apple.
All right, we can always try to ask them, even though Ian, well, technically speaking,
Hi.
he is with us, right? But he's not active, right?
I
Yeah,
could
basically.
Yeah, we can let my sweet, lovely Apple fly the vertibird.
I could fly a vertibird. And also I can fly myself, but I am able to fly a vertibird.
Apple, have you ever flown a vertibird?
In simulations.
You know,
Jerry, hold your tongue if you don't want to, you know.
I always crash on takeoff, but I land perfectly.
Apple, no, sweetie, you do wonderfully.
so Apple piloting the vertibirds out of the question. Let's go talk to the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make your way back to the main gate where Ian had interfaced with one of the guys, and they kind of nodded Ian again, but this time Earl approaches him. What do you say, Earl?
Sorry, guys. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi. So we would like to have a chat with the person that's responsible or the owner of the vertibird, if you have one.
Kind of looks around, and he's like, who put you up to this? Who's pranking you?
No one's pranking me. We have a legitimate business opportunity that we'd like to talk about, and we kind of need the vertibird for that.
Roger,
You look a little.
Roger, did you put this man up to this? Is this your doing? This is not a funny joke. This is not funny.
This ain't a joke.
No, okay. Let's presume it's not a joke.
All right.
Sir, what's your name, sir?
My name's Earl.
All right. My name is Simon. So how can I help you?
All right, Simon. So this is the lowdown. So we came to some information about oranges being like somewhere in the swamp nearby, and we would like to take a look in that area. And of course, if we do find any oranges or seeds, we might consider like sharing a bit the spoils of our findings. But
He just-
Also, we have
He's
information
starting to
regarding
crack
the
up
pods.
laughing.
yes, and also like Jerry said here, like about pods.
So
We were in
he's
them.
he's cracking up laughing as you're just going on this story where you think you're going to get to use one of the most valuable pieces of technology in the wasteland. He's like, Roger, this is okay. This made me laugh. But as soon as you mention the pods, his face just goes stern, and it goes even sterner when he replies, "You were in the pods."
Yeah, all of us were in them pods.
We were in these vault suits. They said Vault 23 on them.
You pull out the suit, and he was immediately going to ask for evidence, and he's like, "Can I see that for a minute?"
Yeah, I'll hand over one of the suits.
Kind of looks it over, checks it, looks at the stitching on the back. He's like, "This is original stitching. This is. Did you steal this?"
No.
If we stole it, then we stole 6 of them. And
That'll somehow
I'll
fit.
then I'll
You're
take from the bag all of them that fit us perfectly.
Jerry,
The fucking super mutant was even in one.
I was even in one, and I am a robot. I don't need any clothing. I'm naked all the time.
Very nice keychains, by the way. Give me one moment. I need to talk to somebody. Roger, can you make sure that these people don't do weird things? All right. And he goes back into a station, and you can see he's like making a call. And he actually he's in full power suited armor. He actually takes off his helmet, actually goes to the phone and holds it to his head. And he's talking, and he's just kind of looking, and he's kind of pointing at Roger, and he's like, bring one of the vault suits, and he's doing some work on the computer. Come back, and he's just like, okay, one of our elders would like to interview in our welcome center. Just a standard interview, maybe some medical tests, just to get some records on file for you, seeing as you were in the vault, and gather some information, see what you know. Would that be okay with you?
Is this guy telling us the whole truth?
It's up to you.
I mean, to be fair, he is in power armor, surrounded by other people with laser guns and shit. If they really were gonna, if we could say no, if we couldn't say no, I'm sure they would make us aware of that.
Would perception and speech roll give me the ability to see if they're being honest?
Yeah,
or
go ahead.
And no successes, of course.
No successes. This one you couldn't even fail. It is pretty apparent that you get the impression that they are being honest, and that this is completely up to you as to whether or not you want to do this.
Well, all right, let's meet up and do that damn interview.
Okay. I'm gonna call for an escort, and then they'll walk you down the causeway into our visitor center, and I'll make sure my elder hangs out with you.
All right.
Has a chat.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi. I would allow an interview of my medical process and all of the accomplishments that I have done over the wasteland, but only if I am allowed to pitch my new line of blood yak.
All right. So at that moment, Earl just like interrupts him, pats him on the back. Like, all right, Salvatore. All right. Calm down a little bit. We're not talking about any medical stuff, right?
They want to interview me.
No, they want to interview in regards to the pods. Remember the pod you got out of? Pods.
Oh, right.
Want to talk to us about the pods?
Okay, and all of the medicine I've done since then.
Just the pods.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. All right.
Can I tell them about blood yak?
Later.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody, give me give me perception and speech.
Everybody. Oh.
Yes.
Success and a 20. So.
Oh gosh, everybody.
And speech.
Okay. Pardon. What was the check?
Perception and speech, which is an oddball for that particular
2 successes.
one. 2 successes. Okay.
Okay, so that's just. Oh boy.
0 successes.
0 successes. Ever, did you make a success or not?
1 success. Oh,
Okay, not bad.
one of those is a nat 1.
Oh,
One
excellent. That counts as 2.
success as well.
Okay, so for those who get 2 successes, Roger kind of leans over and comes over to Simon. He's like, "Are they mentioning about talking about blood yak? I thought we cleaned that shit up around this town. Don't we have the formula back in the hold somewhere?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I don't know what blood yak. That the shit was garbage." The ones who only got 1 success, they're talking about blood yak, but you don't get the specifics. And within time, an escort of 5 heavily armored, power armored Brotherhood and Steel come up, and then Simon's just like, "If you'll follow these gentlemen back to the Welcome Center, we'll start that interview."
Isn't that a bit of a lot of people in power armor for just a chat about pods?
Well, you see, we're actually taking you within the grounds, which means that it's a slight liability. So it's just for security and safety on our part, and just to make sure that you don't try to like blow up the place or something like that. We just appreciate if you holster your weapons, don't let any fuses, that sort of thing.
So Earl turns around, looks at a group, and just like goes like, "Everybody down with that?"
Works for me.
I am up with that because I hover. But I could sit down if you would like me to.
Good. All right. All right, here we go.
All right, cool. So they escort you down the causeway, which you actually are walking across a highway that was built on a jetty that kind of goes out across to the intercoastal, where it eventually takes you into, it's like a 20 to 30 minute walk. But you eventually get to what is the old Space Center Welcome Center, which was kind of a tourist attraction. There's the rocket garden, where there's just old rockets that are just sort of dilapidated and sort of repaired now as the Brotherhood of Steel is trying to present them and everything. They take you into what definitely looks like an attraction/visitor center, where it mentioned things like bus tours, and there's just old signs for all, like astronaut ice cream, which everybody went nuts. The little frozen ice cream dots. There's all kinds of like there's an old gift shop that you notice that somebody's actually manning that has keychains, obviously, and like just old space toys and rockets and fake rockets and stuff. But they guide you past that to what looks to be like an old theater, and they sit you down in the front row, and up top is like a lectern where as you sit quietly, sort of muttering amongst yourselves, and the other five Brotherhood of Steel sort of disperse about the room, just kind of watch you, but they're just milling about, being guard duty. And like another 10-15 minutes pass by, and this old bearded dude comes walking over and comes onto the stage, stands in front of the lectern. He's just like, welcome to Space Beach and the Brotherhood of Steel. I hear that you 6 of you were in one of the Vault 23 space pods.
Yep, that's correct.
We were each in our own space pod.
Well, I'm Elder McNamara, and very interesting. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions. One of our doctors is going to come by and take a few blood samples, and we just kind of want to hear each of your individual stories about who you are and how you ended up in the vault, and then didn't end up in the vault. Let's start with you there, the super mutant. What's your name?
What? Hi, hello. I am Salvatore Bonesaw.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I am the inventor of Blood Yak.
And his eyes kind of dart at you, and he's like, I'm sorry, what?
I have invented a tonic that can cure many ailments, from stub toes to moody blues.
You're Salvatore Bonesaw, the inventor of Blood Yak.
And proprietor of medical assistance throughout the wastelands. Are you in need of any surgeries?
No, and it's about that time one of the medics comes up and is just like, can I take your blood sample, sir?
What?
Say yes. Say yes. It's fine. Just a little prick and a little bit of blood.
I don't know. That it's my blood. Doctors keep their own blood. Doctors don't give up their blood. They take other people's blood.
You're gonna have to now, Doc. It's okay.
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh, we just want to take a look, see what might have been done to you while you were in the vault, or just check you for general diseases and blood types and things. Catalog it.
You can have all of my blood. I don't need it.
Yes, we'd actually like to run a procedure on your code.
Not my code.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. 1 second. I got hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. And I pull out like a little scrap of paper. Just write this down here. Okay. All right. Here, sign that first, please. And it's a non-compete clause for Blood Yak. They cannot use my blood to create any rival tonic, drink, or supplement. Yeah.
Gordon, if you could just sign that. Interesting that you would have us. We actually deciphered this formula for blood yak several months ago.
Wait, what?
There's some idiot in town selling it.
Wait. What?
Yeah, we have the complete formula.
This would be the second imposter that we've encountered so far. Then.
Yes, we have heard.
They were a robot.
No, they weren't. They were just a shitty caravan trader duping people. We actually found the real blood yak formula to have no real nutritional benefits whatsoever outside of their individual parts.
Right. Individual parts each provide a different nutritional benefit.
Right.
Right.
Anyway, can we take your blood, sir?
Yeah, fine here. If they've signed the paper.
Gordon, the medical attendant,
Yes.
signs it and then takes your blood, stores it away. So tell us your story, sir. In short, please. What is your Dr. Salvatore supposedly?
Yep. That's my story.
Inventor of Blood Yak.
Yep.
And do you have any recollection of how you got into the vault or what you were doing on the vault?
I'm not quite sure what a vault is.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Salvatore. It's been a pleasure speaking with the inventor of Blood Yak. You might want to look up a man by the name of Ricky Streams in town. Also, at the end of this, we might have a mutual agreement that we could agree to if you're all right with that.
Are you gonna distribute Blood Yak?
Oh yeah, Ricky
No.
Streams might be a synth, by the way.
We checked him out. He's not a synth.
Oh. That's weird. You see, we encountered somebody else selling Blood Yak unauthorized, and they were a synth. It was bizarre.
Yes, Ricky has an interesting story. We'll let him tell it. Well, let's start with you then, young man. What's your name?
The name's Jerry.
Jerry? Mm-hmm. And you are a vault dweller?
Yeah, but not from Vault 23. I came from New York.
Interesting. What is it you do? What's your story?
So, I was making my way down so I'd gone up to Far Harbor in Maine, and then started making my way down the coast, sort of mapping out, making a sort of travel guide and map of the entire Capital Wasteland. Of the entire wasteland, period.
Mm-hmm.
After the Capital Wasteland, I kind of lost it's like, I try to remember it, it's just like a fuzzy.
By the way, Gordon pricks you without even like asking you. You're just
It's fine.
Fuck. Interesting. So you have no recollection of how you got into the vault. Do any of you have any recollection of getting into the vault?
No, sorry,
Oh.
can't say.
Weird. Well, we've only recently come into possession of the vault itself, or access to it, I should say, after having dealt with its previous resident. So,
Previous resident?
well, yes, there was. I don't know if you've heard the local stories, but in short, there was a man who was doing very dangerous scientific things with the vault and the technology that is here. And well, we did away with him, supposedly, in theory.
So wait, is Vault 23 down? Is it the vault here at the Space Center?
Well, I guess there's no harm in telling you, but Vault 23 is actually up there. There's just a small distribution point here that used to send the pods up into space that's in a geosynchronous orbit.
Mm-hmm.
We think it used to be what they used to call a space elevator, but we're not quite sure. We haven't been able to actually get anybody up to Vault 23, but they've been coming down at a regular pace here for the past several months. We're not sure if that's on purpose or just by accident, but the fact that you came down on it and seem to have no recollection, and it seems that your bloods are clean, as they've kind of all taken your blood point at this point and run a quick analysis on it.
I mean, they're from the NCR. Like, we're from all over the place.
Right. So and
this makes very little sense.
We do know one thing, which, if you could keep this secret, as to not to alarm the people outside in the wasteland, we do know that the scientist, as we call him, was kidnapping people and doing strange things to them, doing wild experiments on them. And that's why we stopped, because he was just doing bad science all around.
Is there like some kind of scan you could do? Maybe was he like implanting things, making?
It seemed to be, yes, there was experiments he was sending. We think he was using the vault as a bit of form of cold storage for specimens he planned to experiment on. It seems like he wasn't able to get to you in time before we ousted him from here. Yes, very interesting. Well, if you don't mind, we'd like to run some scans on your robot here, if that's all right, on their code, just to see if they don't remember anything.
Mom always told me not to let others touch my code.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be present during the running of this code. For you see here, this here is my child.
Oh, you're saying that you built this robot?
Yes.
Interesting. Again, this is all perfectly voluntary, so if you like, we have a station set up where we can scan your handy and see what might be going on.
All right, Apple, and Cherry's gonna grab Apple by one of the hands and lead them.
They're just right at the end of the rows there. They open up a port on Apple and plug in a device, and you can see they're just kind of running code. It's printing out this
That
really
tickles.
long. Interesting. It tickles. Okay. Do you know what tickling is?
It is where you touch a person and they go ha 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 ha.
Kind of looks over at Cherry for a second. Is like, is this normal behavior for your butt?
Well, yes, of course. I did all the programming on Apple.
Did you program it to know tickles?
Yes, I programmed it in a way that a child would need to know what a child would need to know, along with, how to be a useful farm assistant.
Except
Interesting.
for the two previous
Two previous.
identity crises.
You have identity crises.
I
I
have.
have programmed that in, but somehow that vault-dwelling idiot Jerry made my child have an identity crisis.
And Dr.
Oh.
Bonesaw.
Oh,
Hey, I hear you talking shit in there.
You're gonna get it, Jerry! That face won't be so pretty after I'm done with it.
I can
seem to have a lot
visualize
of
this.
pressure. All right. The code seems to check out all right, but we're just gonna take a copy of it here and see if we can't find anything in your robot's memory banks.
I don't
okay.
want to be a copy.
Well, it's just a download. Like, it's just download of your data. It won't actually be used for anything other than for analyzing. We won't.
Well,
put
I
it in
have a
another
sibling
bot.
now.
No, Apple, you will not be having a sibling. There is only one and only you.
Well, if you make one, please name it Banana.
All right, I will. Banana,
Okay. The elder actually comes down to you, Salvatore, for a moment. He's like, so if you are who you say you are, you might want to check out this Ricky Streams fella. He was posing as you and selling a pretty nasty version of that energy drink that you make.
This person is different than the person we killed, correct?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I just know that he's now just a low-life merchant and trader on the outskirts of towns.
How are so many people faking my blood yak? I don't understand.
Well, he confessed to some weirdness, but I think it's just kind of best if he tells you the story himself.
I will go confront him.
Excellent. Well, this interview is concluded, and we kind of appreciate all of your help. Do you have any questions? Is there anything else that we can help you with?
Can I have an X-ray machine, please?
An X-ray machine.
Yes, please.
He means and I'll gesture to a minigun.
Yeah.
And I'll just cover my fit I don't even.
Fine, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, tell you what.
What about the bird?
The bird. Oh, yes.
This is just something small. We're looking for there's apparently a colony in the swamp that has access to a lot of unirradiated seeds and fruit. And we think it could be massively beneficial for the wasteland if
That's right.
there was to be some kind of expedition. And we were hoping that you could assist us with this.
We've been trying to make contact with the Grove for quite some time. They are very secretive of the seeds that they have. We'd very much like to have them, just for the sake of it. Funny enough, well, can't say that. But, well, tell you what. If you find the Grove and you let us know, maybe we can help you out. Also, Ian over there was actually supposed to go to a place called Fufsus, and we believe that there is a formula for an energy drink listed there as well. And well, if you could bring that back to us, hand it over, we could probably trade you for the accurate formula for blood yak, as well as, anything that you might need in return.
Earl turns around, looks at the group. What do you guys think?
Sounds like an
Sounds
appealing
like a
offer.
lucrative deal, if you ask me.
Do you know where this
was wrong.
Fufsus is?
No, it's in the swamp. Ian
Oh.
over there was supposed to find it, but be
Well,
careful.
We were headed there anyways, so
There's a
once
lot of
you're
crazy
done
shit.
you're done running diagnostics on Apple, we can.
Oh,
be
we're all
happy to
done
do that.
here. So, yeah, we know the Grove's out there. Raider headquarters is out there, we think, too. As well as Fussa.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like we got a plan.
Do you have like a
Excellent.
boat we could borrow or something? Like something
Well-
like a dinghy or.
You know what? Now that you mention it, we can't lend you a vertibird, but it is kind of swampy out there. So tell you what, we can give you some poles and a nice boat that we found. Nice plastic boat, so that the acid water, radioactive water, doesn't eat through your anything else.
I appreciate that immensely.
It's lightweight, carryable. Big guy here could probably carry it for you. Yeah, we can give you a boat. That sounds fine.
Oh.
Can I trade the boat for an X-ray machine?
No.
Miss
No.
Dr. Salvatore, the boat's not exactly equivalent to an X-ray machine, but tell you what, you bring us back that formula. Not only will we give you the accurate blood yak formula, but we'll throw in an X-ray machine for you.
I see.
Oh, that's nice.
Very intriguing and illuminating and X-ray.
Machine.
I'm ready.
All right,
Excellent.
here we go.
Unless none of you have any more questions or anything to do there, they escort you back to the gate, and you're back in the trade city.
Well,
They-
I guess we're going to the swamps.
They do give you directions that the swamp, the direction you head out of town, go up the 95 a little bit, and then just turn northwest into the swamp and wander until you find what you're looking for.
Okay. I do have survival to try to lead us in the right direction through the swamp.
That is true. You were the one who was complaining last time that you were only being used for your survival checks. So,
Oh, Doc, oh boy, do we have a job for you.
the water table is very fluctuated. It's very much a swamp. It is very much gross and foliage is everywhere. Things are all over the place. You see like weird, like giant Venus flytraps that are just you don't want to go near. Everything seems to almost seem animal-like. The leaves have like weird razor prongs on them,
Oh,
and
jeez.
the palms just sort of arch over, and their palms are just extended and almost reaching down like giant tentacles. As you're piloting your way across the waterways, pulling your way through the water. Salvatore,
Yes.
give me that survival roll.
Yes. One success.
One success. You manage to sort of navigate in a steady direction when the river winds around some landmass that the boat can't go over. You manage to find your way in the direction that you're going after a bit. So you're pretty sure that you're headed in the same direction that you were going, just kind of cutting a straight line through the swamp.
Perfect.
Days, it's about noonish, early afternoon. You do have enough rations and sort of foodstuffs to keep yourself safe for a few days. But if you got lost in here, it might be a bad thing.
Let's not get lost.
What you do?
We have the GPS, right? Like, does the GPS on my Pip-Boy, the map that I uploaded there, does that give us a position, or is it just lost?
Yeah, so you have a Pip-Boy that's Just and it kind of leads you around. It has the major roads. In fact, I'll even say the Brotherhood of Steel sort of updated your map a little bit. So you have the major roads, you have the major cities that you know of, even the bait and tackles on there now, which you told them about, and they're going to go do awesome trading with. They there's even a vault or two listed on that they know are in the major cities. You don't know, the Pip-Boy cannot guide you through the swamp because the swamp is not very well mapped.
Yeah,
let's say.
That makes sense. I was just hoping to I'm assuming we're not close to civilization anymore at all.
No, you were out in the dead woods.
Apple, do you think you can use your jet turbine to get yourself a little higher up, maybe up above the woods, and look for something?
Maybe. That would take a lot of power.
Also, out of character, is that possible?
I would say if you guys came up with an inventive way to do it, yeah, you definitely could. I'm never going to say no to players having good ideas.
So, yeah, you're right, because, Mr. Farm Handies are heavy, and that turbine can barely output enough to keep you above the ground.
I have an idea.
Oh.
Yes, Doctor.
Apple, when you use your turbine, it is the amount of power necessary to continue to push you off the ground is relevant to you having a base beneath you, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Perfect. Excellent. So all we have to do is create a base for Apple to hover over that goes at instead of kind of like this, it goes like this. I'm going to call it, this is the Salvatore line, okay? So we just got to create a Salvatore line that runs opposite of the ground. This tree, for example...
You made 3 of us face palm, Steve.
That's a good idea, but hey, Apple, how much do you weigh?
I do not go by weight because that is not a proper marker of beauty.
I mean, like, your components for just so, like, we don't have somebody hold up, like, a sheet of metal and get flattened by your jet turbine.
Apple does not weigh that much. I'm able to carry Apple around by myself, and Cherry will gesture for Apple to turn off their turbine.
Apple, wait, could you fly higher if we, your arms, they can be unscrewed, right?
Oh, I don't know what I would do.
We'll put them back on. But
Jerry.
no, listen to me. Hear me out. If we reduce Apple's weight, then we could even take off some of the body paneling. If we reduce Apple's weight, Apple can get higher up. No, they can get higher up, and that can get us out of here.
Jerry,
it's temporarily reduce the weight of Apple
Cherry
or die in the
Jerry?
swamp.
Can Cherry slap Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cherry just first backhands, then forward hands.
Ow! This is not a bad idea.
Just mutilating my child.
We'd put it back.
Wow.
It's a robot. They can be put back together.
You just got him by the collar, shaking him.
The whole boat's wobbling precariously.
Honestly, when we come back, you guys need to get a room.
Oh. But they already had a room at the hotel.
Slept on the floor. Let's...
All right, so now we need to get the hell out of here.
But do we agree that reducing the weight of Apple is a really good way to get that extra elevation?
Do you want to get slapped again?
Dr. Bonesaw, do you have something we could make the Salvatore plane out of?
Oh, dear God.
Earl, it looked like you had an idea as well. But then we will go back to the Salvatore line.
Oh, no, please, Salvatore line, don't. Please.
Salvatore line's a thing. Jesus Christ.
Roll with it.
I do. I have my scalpel.
That's not going to help.
It's a chainsaw. It's literally a chainsaw.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cut down trees.
And I was gonna say, can I just start cutting down trees to build like a small bridge that like we could take one large trunk, and I have a strength of 11, so I can maneuver one of those thin like Florida pines, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just like cut one down and like angle it so that it falls up into the top of like another tree, and just make a diagonal or Salvatore line up.
Which basically means that anybody could climb it.
No,
That is true.
no, this is for Apple because they need a base.
Isn't she going to burn the wood?
Yeah,
The-
her
Wait,
your backwash is gonna
oh,
toast the thing.
no. Apple needs
Yeah.
a base, and then they are gonna use the base of the Salvatore. This, I don't.
All right.
Apple,
All right.
No one
Cool.
else. No one else uses a base in which to propel themselves off of. That's not,
All right. So you're walking on what right now? You're walking on a base.
I got a better idea.
This boat's
Never
thin
mind.
and plastic.
Alright.
That jet turbine's gonna turn it to liquid.
Actually,
if one of
it-
us can climb up their tree, carry an apple, then you can toss Apple up, and Apple can get a view.
Just the.
Who's
I have
rowing?
a screwdriver.
Who's
Jerry.
rowing?
So, all right.
Jerry, I'm gonna
Are
shove
you-
that screwdriver up where the sun don't shine. If you dare suggest laying
You
another hand on my
suggesting
shine.
shoving things up my ass. I'm beginning to think you have a fetish.
Where the sun don't shine.
So,
Is that what that means?
We don't
Salva-
talk about that, Apple. We don't talk about that.
Salvatore, let's do this systematically. Salvatore, give me an athletics strength check.
Okay.
But we're on land right now, right?
Yeah, like you pulled the boat over and you're all deciding and arguing on land,
I mean,
yelling very loudly in the middle of the swamp.
most Florida water doesn't go more than ankle deep anyway.
Right. Yeah. Give me how many successes on an athletics check?
2 successes.
2. Awesome. So you're able to cut down a tree and like lean in against another one and just like jam it between some branches on a really tall old oak.
Okay.
So you've got a bridge up there.
All right.
Who wants to
Now,
who wants to climb the tree?
out of-
Or
out
out of
of-
character?
out of character for right now. The reason why I did think that Apple would be the best one is I know that their perception is crazy high. So if we're doing this to actually get intel on the area, we are going to want to send somebody with high perception. I'm not. I know theirs because I built it, but I don't know Earl's or Jerry's or Cherry's.
Mine's not nearly as good as Apple's.
Athletic
no,
is
Jerry's
0
perception
for
is
me.
a 7.
Perception.
Apple has
Perception
3
is 6.
telephoto lenses for
Is
eyes.
that- is
Like
that-
Yeah, I was just
Perception
about to say.
Yeah, I believe. Ever
Yeah,
correct me.
Cherry's got a good athletic stat.
Okay, but ever correct me. Your perception's 9, right?
It is 9. I will not correct you.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, cool. So Cherry, if you want to climb the tree with Apple, Apple, do you want Cherry to carry you, or do you want to try to glide up the side of this knocked over tree?
It
Well,
depends on
it's-
if you read my fact in the Discord.
Oh, so the jet engine that comes out of the bottom of the Mr. Handy goes over grass all the time and doesn't start forest fires, so you're fine.
All right. Yeah. That
But
was
if
my
somebody
next
rolls a 20, then things might get interesting.
different story. Yep.
Different story, and we're going to talk about Florida scrub pines pretty quickly here.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I got 2 successes for
On
carrying-
athletics? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, for carrying up apples. So yeah, Cherry is just you know that meme of the woman carrying the man and like
Oh god.
doing- yeah, that's Cherry with Apple at Jerry. I should probably draw that soon.
So you're able to make it up. Cherry, Apple's on your back, just sort of strapped, and you make it up there. It's kind of a wobbly, and you walk up it, and then you start shimmying up it, and you make it to the top, and you're on the big branch of the oak, and you kind of let Apple go, and they're able to float out over the branch, and they can look around. They can actually float out to the end of this branch just using the branch sort of like buckles a little bit under the pressure of their jet, but yeah, they can look around.
What
So
you
it's
see up there, sweetie?
Oh, let's see.
So let's do perception plus. Perception plus, I guess, survival?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that
So the total of that minus.
11 is the perception.
Oh, your target. Your
Total
target number.
for-
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes. One success.
One success. You're able to pick out the most obvious thing, which sort of north of you, a bit of a ways. You're thinking maybe a day's walk or the rest of the day's walk. Is a very man-made, rusted-looking structure. It looks like a bunch of scaffoldings and weird cement blocks that have been put together. There is a I don't know how to describe this, but there is a canal with a skeleton sitting in it on a flag waving off in the distance.
Is this Lehigh? Sorry.
I mean, no. What? Does Palatka have the canal? I can't even remember.
Which canal? You...
St. John's has a lot of, or St. John's River
No.
breaks off into a
So
lot.
there was a crazy man.
Oh,
crazy...
yeah, it's outside of Palatka.
It's outside. Okay, so a crazy man, a senator or somebody of Florida, decided they wanted to cut Florida in half via a Panama-like canal, and yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, the remnants are still outside of Palatka.
So it didn't work.
No, because everybody's like, this is fucking stupid. Why are you building a canal through Florida when it's not that hard to go around it?
Yeah.
So
It's
it's only an extra like 2 hours to get around the freaking state. So yeah, the old Florida Canal is still there. But
The Cross
yeah,
Florida Barge Canal,
yeah,
right? So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
man,
but yeah.
I love history.
I know, right? It's people. Anyway, you see a flag with a skeleton just sort of waiting inside of the middle of a canal.
I'm sorry.
Like, we could do an entire stream of the shit that is in Florida that just
Hey,
yeah.
Chat, let us know if you want us to do a Florida podcast on the Vorpal Tales channel. Just have a bunch of Floridians talking about Florida.
Oh, my dad can replace me for that.
Oh, that's right. He's from. Yeah, God, that'd
Yeah.
be me. No, I want some people to still be in here just to go, what?
Yeah,
I'll
we're
get
the
my dad here.
Northerners.
We'll
We're
just-
the
I can
Northerners
sit
here to say what?
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So, Apple, that's all you're able to see with one success.
I will, Apple will turn around and scoot closer to Mom.
Okay.
All right, I am ready to go.
What did you see up there, darling?
I will relay to Cherry every single thing that Apple saw.
So Apple saw a lot of tops of trees, and then they saw a rusted out scaffolding structure taller than the trees, just barely, with a giant flag waving that is a skeleton skull waiting in the middle of like a Panama-like canal.
Alrighty. Sounds like that's something interesting.
By the way, hi Rain.
Rain!
My sweet Cherry, you weren't perturbed as Jerry recommended deconstructing you, were you? And Cherry will be saying this as she's climbing down the tree with Apple.
Oh, I'm all right. I know that Jerry was trying to help, but he cannot help the thoughts that go through his brain. They are not as good as mine.
It's the easiest solution to reduce weight and increase lift.
Yes, Apple, I agree with you. Jerry's only good at looking pretty.
If your vertibird was too heavy to fly, wouldn't you just push out some cargo? You could pick it up later.
Jerry, where did you get your rocket science degree from?
If I had the verticopter,
Vertibird.
Your bird.
Vertibird. And I had weight that I needed to push out. I would probably go with a meat bag.
Oh no.
Are you just staring at Jerry the whole time you say that?
No.
No.
Apple, don't tell me that their theme park, it didn't rub off on you now, did it?
Oh no, I figured I'd have a bag of meat.
Ah, okay. You mean like
Ah.
bacon or something.
That raises more questions.
Mom needs to eat. I do not. I can always hunt down Mom some bugs.
All I'm thinking of
you.
is the Onion News
so-
article of like mysterious hero donates like 200 fresh kidneys to the hospital.
I apologize. I got a little distracted there. So out of character. Apple went to the top, looked over, saw the Cross Florida Barge Canal, and there was a skeleton in it?
No, so
Or a pirate
they
flag.
saw, yes, basically a pirate flag was on top of a structure that seems to be somewhere off in the distance.
Okay.
Towards, it has a dude in a canal that's a skeleton that just looks like he's waiting there, and it looks, it's like a weird skull and crossbones, but it's very specific about the skeleton inside of the canal.
All right, and this is again out of character because Salvatore would not put this together, but they did mention that the Raiders' headquarters was in this swamp, so
That was
that's-
mentioned as well.
Yes.
And just to throw back to it, they're called the Crude Canal Crew. So
Oh, well, there you go. I say we go beat the crap out of some Raiders and get maybe their map layout of the swamp.
That would be helpful. If anyone knows the place, it would be them.
Yeah.
We got
So-
some good news and some bad news, folks.
okay,
Good news.
Ooh! The bad news first.
Bad news, there's a whole heckin' lot of swamp.
What's the
Yeah.
good news?
We knew that
Good
one.
news,
The
there
good
is
news
a
is there's
location.
more swamp.
Awesome.
There is a location of something in that there swamp with a pirate flag and looks like some sort of
Pirates.
Pirate flag.
yeah, and it looks like some sort of structure.
Pirates, you say?
Sounds like Raiders, but honestly, I'm down to kick some Raider ass if it means we can get some kind of. I mean, if
Well-
there's an elevated platform on it, we could use Apple to get some.
We still
more
kind of need to be
info.
careful. This is their headquarters. There's 5 of us. We don't know how many of them there are.
and with
Yeah.
the wise sage words of Earl, railing against all of the galactically stupid of taking on a Raider base, we will take a short break as everybody contemplates poor life decisions they're about to make.
I think we can do it.
Okay, level 2, Jerry. Let's go.
Hello, Tempest Thea. Thank you for tuning in. You caught us right as we're going into break. Give us just a few minutes, and we will be right back for more awesome Fallout. We're about to make a very poor life decision.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey there, Snicker Snacks. We are back. When last we left you, everyone in the group was making poor life decisions to attack a raider headquarters head on, and we will deal with that.
Hold the phone. I never said head on. I'm dumb, but I'm not suicidal.
Cool. So you
I like how
know,
he prefaces that.
right? You know the direction that you need to go. Thanks to what Apple was able to see, and so you know that's the only landmark that you have notice of while out here. Actually, let me look at this map again real quick. Oh, okay, cool. That's where that would be parallel to that. All right,
I
cool.
vote that we go directly to the pirate stronghold. The reason being, of course, that
That ain't a good idea.
no, it is because pirates
No, it ain't.
are notoriously in high need of medical attention.
Oh, Salvador. I'm sorry. When I said pirate, I didn't mean that pirate.
What?
It was just a flag with a skull on it.
Right, pirate.
But
They're gonna need.
nah.
They're gonna need what, wooden legs and hook hands and eye patches, and they probably have scurvy. No one even knows what scurvy is, but they probably have it.
Nah.
I think a vitamin C deficiency.
Hey, good looking. You're good
No,
at
Harry.
looking.
Nobody knows what it is.
No, that wasn't Harry. That was Jerry talking. He was educated in a vault.
That's right.
Jerry. Good looking. You're good at looking. Them they're raiders that we've been attacking. They've got them their skulls and such, and their decorations and their clothes and stuff. Did you see any flags? Any chance? While you were blowing them guys up?
I'll tell Jerry he has no memory of insignia.
Yeah.
Alright, but there's only 5 of us. We ain't all that armed, and who knows how many could be in the swamp. So maybe we shouldn't go on barging in, being like, hey, we're here to give you medical assistance.
But if we approached with that and we gave them medical assistance, maybe
That's
they'd-
actually not a bad idea.
Because I think then we're going to need some medical assistance.
I can also provide medical assistance to assist Dr. Bonesaw.
Well, we don't want to be stuck out in this swamp at night. I have a feeling that's not going to go well for anybody.
Alright, so what? We say that we come offering things to these here raiders?
We could do some forward reconnaissance, maybe. Sneak on in, see how many there are, take account of them.
I
the
mean,
word is recounter.
Bonesaw could do some reconnaissance. He's going in, doing medicine. Earl, you got them their drugs and such. You can say that you're a nurse with Bonesaw, can't you?
Nurse.
What I'm concerned about is the last time we tried this, it ended really poorly. Like,
We never tried this plan.
not this exact plan, but like something similar where we went in offering services, the raiders ended up just like planning on eating us.
No, this is foolproof. Everyone needs a doctor.
I won't disagree with you on that, but the raiders might.
I say forward recon is a good idea before doing anything else.
Yeah, we need to know more about them.
Do you have any ideas, Jerry, if you're shooting things down?
Well, I think that what we should do is we should approach as quietly as we can, and we can use Apple to, take a look at them, because you've got those eye lenses. And with the information we glean from that, we can make a better, more informed plan.
Okay.
All right.
So if you're moving in any direction, Salvatore,
Yeah.
Give me a survival check.
Oh boy.
We're gonna get lost.
Just 2 nat 20s.
2 successes.
Oh, look at you. Okay. You're pretty sure you're heading in the right direction, which is further north.
Okay.
And again, the swamp's still swampy. You're pretty sure you're on what was an old river that is just overgrown, overflooded, and filled with murk and ick, and just all of the trees just look like they want to kill you. Yeah, you think you've made your way closer to where you want to get to.
Okay. I'm 79% sure that we're heading in the correct direction.
A little bit of an odd choice, now, but all right, it's about the best we got.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm only going to lead them just personally as far as they specifically tell me, because I am not sneaky, and if they want to do recon, they're going to need to do it. 1 or 2 of them probably without me.
I'm not going to screw you with that. So
Okay.
You'll get as far as you need to get before you actually need. I'm not going to be like, oh, you forgot to make a sneak roll.
Okay.
No, not going to do that.
All right.
Yeah, so 100 yards out, if the trees are thick enough, we'll just tap Apple on the I guess the chassis, and just for okay, get in there, see what you can, get out, and we'll be good.
All right, cool.
I will do my best.
Good job, Apple.
Excuse me, Jerry, since when did you become the father to Apple to start,
I'm
telling him
just
what to do?
I'm. It's the plan. You can repeat the orders to Apple if you'd like.
Now don't you condescend me, boy.
Apple, do as you please.
Yay, free reign on everything. I will try not to burn down the forest.
Not like that.
Apple, sweetheart.
Cool.
Wait, no. What if Apple gets spotted and then their bandits start laying their hands on my sweet child?
Apple's not going to get close enough for that. If you stick to the tree line, if they come chasing you, they'll have to wade through the water.
Apple just lifts their saw arm and goes.
That too. Pretty convincing.
All right. Being around Jerry is making me worry too much. Apple, sweetie, you remember the stranger danger protocol. If someone tries laying a hand on them, disembowel them.
All right.
If
Excellent.
Mom so chooses, I will make so many dead things.
Salvatore, it is late afternoonish. Make me another survival check
Oh no.
as you move deeper into the swamp.
Deeper and deeper. Okay. One success.
You're on a successful.
One success.
I am. I'm really good at these. So my target number is 12. So I should consistently get at least one success.
So, you've moved deeper into the swamp, and telling directions is a little more difficult. I just saw something fly across my screen, but I'm not. Oh, there it is. Cool. You continue on, and you sort of get turned around, and you're like, "Yeah, this is totally the way that we're supposed to be going," and you are definitely moving in a direction, and everything seems fine.
Okay. I am 82% sure that we are heading in the correct-ish direction.
All right.
Well, I'm happy with that.
We haven't really used them at all. Earl.
Yeah.
Are you working on any chems back there? Well, we're
Well, I
just
can't work on chems here,
You can't.
but I did make some chems before leaving.
Oh, you can't work on them at all without a workstation.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta have a workstation.
Hey, what chems do you have on you?
Right now, let's take a look. So he opens his bag and he's got. Right, here's the count. I got 5 stem packs, 3 jets. So out of character, jets, what it does is that for a round, an extra action costs 1 less action point.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I haven't really taken jet before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. So,
All right,
I'm
that's
not going
great.
to take it preemptively.
So
But-
he opens the bag, pulls out the 3 jet, throws one to Jericho, throws one to Salvatore.
All right.
And he goes out, Merry Christmas.
Oh my. Thank you. How do I do this?
You inhale it. Not now. Not now. When you need to. Not now. Put it down.
God, I'm kind
Down,
of
Salvatore.
scared by the
Damn.
concept of a super mutant on jet.
That's going to be interesting.
Speaking of not now,
Uh-oh.
okay.
I really want Salvatore to just hold the jet in his hand and just go.
Salvatore, what's your defense?
Oh, good
Oh,
lord!
no.
You would ask that.
Oh. All right, defense.
My
Take a look.
defense is 1.
1.
Defense is 1. Excellent. You get hits in the head.
In the head, I have my hard hat.
Oh, nice.
Physical
Oh, shit,
damage
that's a lot of
plus
damage.
2.
Salvatore
did I
Bonesaw
say-
just going to get domed.
That
Yeah, looks
is-
like it so far.
Oh shit! That is 4.
Bring it on.
You just get 1 shot.
You get hit with a thing just like hits you in the neck for 6 damage.
What about the damage reduction that I have? Oh, in the neck.
No, it's Salvatore that actually got hit.
Oh, it's Salvatore. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, but your helmet would actually do some damage reduction to your head.
Okay.
And you suddenly hear the buzzing of flies around you. And there's these big old bloat flies, just
Bloat
giant,
flies.
Oh,
gross
son of a bitch.
flies just
Yep.
flying at you.
Yep.
We're going to have to shoot these things, and that's going to blow our cover. Ugh.
There are 3 of them.
3 of them. All right.
3 of them. They go here. All right. Cool. They are actually last. So Cherry, there is 3 blowflies floating around your dinghy. What do you do?
I'm gonna stab one with my pitchfork. Shotgun attachment.
And you have a bonus to all your rolls at this point.
Woo!
Everybody this round has bonus.
Does bonus mean an extra dice?
A bonus means an extra dice. Yes.
All right. That is 3 successes. Thank
3.
you.
3 successes? Did you say? Holy crap.
3.
Okay, what sort of, holy crap, wow. Yeah, those then can go to your momentum pool, or your AP pool, I should say, or you can
Oh,
just-
are they all in melee range? Because then I can do another stab.
One actually will say is close because it came up and stabbed Salvatore, so yeah.
Heck yeah! So I'm gonna stab one of them, and then I'm going to use that second. Oh yeah, that's right. My successes carry over. Let me read the thing for Kung Fu again. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I spent very okay, so then it is how much damage? How much damage did they take? I know I got like bonus damage. Okay,
Roll them d6s.
damage. Okay, so that is 776s.
76s?
Okay.
We're playing an
So
exalted game.
remind me again.
1 is
what
1 damage, 2 is 2 damage, 3s and 4s do nothing, 5s and 6s each do 1 additional damage, plus you can activate off of those.
Okay, I got 2 1s, 3
2
2s,
That's
and
6. Okay.
then
So-
2 6s.
Wow. So you just aim, cock, and you have a shotgun or is it your rifle?
The bayonet.
This first one bayonet, second one bayonet. They both get stabbed.
Oh, you're just stabbing them. Okay. So you just blunk into one and it actually comes back still stuck on your bayonet, and you have to do that thing where you have to slide it off your bayonet, and then you stab. Do you stab that? Does all that damage go into the same one, or for gun fu do you attack?
Yeah, no, for gun fu, it takes the same damage as the first one.
Oh, so another one takes another damage?
Yeah, another one takes the same damage as the first one. Just
Wow.
experience.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to throw some more in here because.
Oh God, no!
So Cherry just goes in like thunk. The one that stabbed you, Salvatore, like stabs it midair, brings it down, and like has to and squishes it as she boots it and like pulls her bayonet out of it. Just turns and like reaches out over the boat. It kind of dips a little bit, but ends up stabbing that one and just dunks it into the water and like pull in bayonets and slides it off the bayonet off the side of the boat. So 2 are down. And you can see that there are more fluttering in the distance as you disturbed a nest. Apple.
It's bug killing time.
Oh yeah, you hate bugs. That's right.
Yes, I do. I have my entomologist perk. I'm very excited. I get to kill bugs. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my tried and true energy weapon. Because, you know, the fear of setting Florida on fire is real. I clicked that wrong, my bad. There we go. 1 success.
Okay. That is. Oh wow. 1 success. You shoot, and then that laser beam just goes off in the distance, and you see it splat against something far off in the distance as you miss.
Oh no. Oh god. Mutant bugs.
Yeah. Ian is there. That's right. Ian's a thing, and we'll say does damage it. Oh wow, did a lot of damage against that one. Really? Damn it. Ian just shoots one and it dies. So there's not as many left. Jerry, what you do?
Well, Cherry just bayoneted 1, or bayoneted 2. I'm not about to be shown up, so
Okay.
I'm gonna bayonet 1, and then I will spend an action point to bayonet another if 1 enters bayonet range.
Yeah, they're all around you at this point.
Okay, let's give it a try. I get a bonus for this roll, or?
Yep, everybody has a bonus this round, thanks to someone in chat. I forget where it went.
So for bayoneting, that is 3 successes for the
Wow,
first
okay.
bayonet stab.
You have an
Spend the
extra-
action points to attack another, and that is another 3.
Wow. How many damage?
So for damage we have on the first, that's 2 plus 2 activations and 1. So plus, and then it's vicious. So 6 damage on the first and 5 on the second.
Wow. Okay. The one you just bayonet and like slide it. You like do it. You look at Cherry and you just like slide it off with your hand. Your hand's full of goo, and then you go and stab another one, and it's not quite as dead as the first one. It's still alive. You stab it, and then it wiggles off your bayonet and then floats around, looking fairly damaged. Earl.
All right, so just a quick recap. How many left?
There are 4 left.
4 left. All right, so I'm going to take a minor action to draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to start picking on one that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
So let's see here. Oh, nice. So that is a possible 3 success. Let me take a look at the rank. Small than is 4. Oh, wow. Actually, worse than that. It's 4. Okay, so yeah, it's 3 successes on a hit.
Okay, cool. So you're doing some extra damage to it, 2 extra damage. Roll your
2
normal
extra
damage.
dices?
What's that?
2 extra combat dices or 2 extra damage?
Just 2 extra damage.
Okay, so that is 3d6. Let's see here. All right, so we have a 1, 2, so 3 plus 2, that's 5 damage.
Okay, and you're attacking one that wasn't attacked, right?
Yes.
So Earl reaches out, kind of unholsters, does a little spin, shoots, and that gunshot echoes over the most silent swamp.
The noise.
Yeah. No.
We were trying to
Noise.
stick to melee.
Yeah,
That's
no
okay.
melee. No melee for me.
Salvatore.
Is there another one kind of within pretty close range of me, within the same?
Yeah,
range
they've all
band?
surrounded the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I will take the minor action to aim, and then I will take my major action to melee.
Okay.
I have 1 AP stored up already.
Are you using your scalpel?
I
Or-
am.
Wait, your scalpel is your machete. What's the chainsaw?
I just switched it out.
Oh, okay. So are you
Yeah.
using a machete or the chainsaw?
The chainsaw.
Okay.
That is 2 successes. Because that should give me a bonus for being 4.
Okay. 2 successes. Totally hits. What's the damage?
What's their defense, out of curiosity?
2.
Okay, so I don't get any extra AP off of that hit. Okay.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Okay, then I'm gonna roll damage, and I will use that 1 AP that we have stored to add an extra damage die. Oh, wait!
All right.
Hold on. I take it back. Hold on. I aimed, so I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, baby! 3
Take and reroll.
successes. So, aim allows me to re-roll 1 of my d20s on my first attack in a round. So if you have a minor action, guys, you should aim for your minor action. It lets you re-roll a d20.
I realized this after my
Yeah, we haven't been using it. Like, no one's been using it, even me. Okay, so 3 successes. If their defense is 2, that gives me another bonus on top of that. So I have 2 action points stored up. So I will use both of them right now to go ahead and add 2 extra damage dice to this roll, which brings my combat dice up to 9. Roll that damage. You ready for this? 4, 5, 6. 6 total damage with 2 activations.
Okay. So
Which is pure. Well, actually, I didn't change out that quality. Anyway, yeah.
you Salvatore pulls out his scalpel and he just goes, "Blah, blah, 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 blah," and that again echoes across the swamp, and he just right into one of the bloat flies, and it gets churned into goo. It's just chum now.
Yeah, boy.
And there are 3 bloat flies left, and they're going to go. One's going to hit. You know what? I haven't hit Earl. Let's try to hit Earl. I don't hit Earl. One comes up and tries to stab you with its body dart. Misses. I haven't tried to hit Cherry before. Oh. Ooh. That. Ooh.
So happy to know that I have a toughness or a defense of 2.
You have a toughness of 2? Okay, cool. It's still hit. That's a lot of 3s. Fuck you.
Boo. Lie.
3's good.
Yeah,
No
3s are no damage,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get stabbed for 2 damage, which probably.
Where do I get stabbed?
Good question. Probably just in your chest in general.
Ha! It reduces.
Hit us where we don't have armor.
So it does 2 reduction if I'm understanding this.
So you take
right?
no damage.
Whoa!
Jerry, another one tries to come up and stab you and completely misses. So it is back to Cherry's turn.
Alrighty.
There's 2 looking real dead, and there's 1 that hasn't been touched yet.
Is that the one that just tried to stab me?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. You're gonna get stabbed.
Okay.
You're gonna get stabbed back. That is 2 successes to stab.
Oh, stab. What's your damage? Your insane amount of damage that you do.
Okay, that is 2 6s, 2 1s, and 3 2s.
3 2s.
That's 6
Okay.
damage right
Yeah.
there.
Jesus.
Yeah, you go and you bayonet that one, and you kind of give Jericho a look, and again, you're able to grab this one and then jab your gun. You run it through on your gun, you pull it off, and you just kind of drop it, and you're giving him that crazy-eyed, like I'm Cottage Court, don't mess with me look. Apple.
Is there another one within range of
Yeah,
me?
there's always. Yeah, you can always jump to the other side of the boat.
Okay, perfect. Because I would like to use one of the votes that I got from last week to do another gun foo, and that guy will also take whatever damage I just dealt to his friend.
Jesus.
So that one, you drop that one and you've run it through. You just sort of like twirl your gun and do that stab over the head move, not even looking at it. And you come and you bring back, and it's just got one in front of it, and you pull that one off and just kind of toss it at Jericho.
I am just asserting dominance on
You are.
Jerry here.
Yeah, you
Poor
really showed
Jerry.
those bugs who's boss.
Apple, it's your turn.
Let's try this again. I'm going to take a minor action to aim.
All right.
Also, I have a perk with that that we got when we leveled up, called Awareness. A minor action, aim at target in close range, spot weaknesses, and that makes my next attack +1 piercing. And that does that or does that not stack with Entomologist, which is a +1
Yeah,
piercing?
everything would stack. So
Yes!
roll your 2D, roll your 20s, and so long as you get a success, this thing is dead.
What's my total? I just rolled physical dice, because, yeah. Come on, brain, work with me here. I got 2 successes.
You zap, and that bolt of light, red light, goes and just fizzles against the flesh of the bloatfly, and it disintegrates into nothingness.
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
I made a dead thing.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, darling.
Job, guys, but now any plan of a stealthy approach is absolutely gone.
Oh, hush up, Jericho. My sweet darling made a dead thing.
everything echoed, so they still don't know where we are technically.
The swamp is quiet. There's the rustling of winds. You can still hear the faint echo of that gunshot on the winds. And yeah, you guess you're okay for now?
Okay, let's move up.
Salvatore,
Yes.
guide them through the swamp safely.
Oh, well, I want to do two things before we go any further. One, I want to take some of the bloat fly, like, fluids and bits, and I'll collect some for...
Roll me a survival check real quick.
Alright, that makes sense. Are you... No way. Wow. 0 successes.
Difficulty of 0. So
Oh.
you actually collect from each. There was 8 of these things, so you actually are able to collect 8 bits of blowfly.
Okay,
gross.
cool. Alright. Awesome. So I'll take the bits and the pieces, and then everyone, come here, quickly.
God, this is gonna be gross.
Come on. And I'll just like scoop out some of the bloat fly here. All right, and I'm just gonna start like smearing it on everyone.
Gross.
Oh my God! Why? Why are you doing this, Doctor?
I'll do it to myself too, just to be like I'm not trying to mess with you. This is natural camouflage. This lets us blend in with the swamp. They'll think that we're just really big bloat flies, and they'll get so scared they'll leave us alone. They'll tell tales of the 11-foot tall bloat fly.
So, out of character, Florida is
Yeah.
extremely hot. In character, you start to hear sizzling as Salvatore spreads this bloat fly guts all over Apple, and it bubbles a bit, and it starts to smell like burnt bug.
Fly bug.
Yeah, Cherry just grabs part of Jerry's sleeve and just starts wiping it off of
No.
Apple.
This is...
No, it's gonna damage Apple.
No.
You can cook your breakfast on me.
If anything,
No,
Apple...
we are not doing any cooking on you.
If anything, Apple is the perfect bloatfly decoy. Look, they're like roughly
you
the
not
same
hear that?
size and shape as a bloatfly, minus
Did
the
you not
arms.
hear that sizzling, Doctor?
It's just, I mean,
I
okay.
am not
hold
having my child overheat in this Florida weather.
Of course not. No, that's no problem at all. Here, and I'll pick up some like scum water and just like drizzle it
No,
over
no, no, no,
Apple.
no, no, no.
There, they're cooled off, and then there. That way, we are camouflaged as we make our approach towards the HQ.
Apple will find some select pieces of grass, especially that big tall Everglades grass, which is very sharp, by the way. And just starts sticking. Yeah, sawgrass is evil. Starts sticking the grass blades to what's left of the bug guts, and it's kind of like a glue now.
Yeah. All right. There.
Camouflage.
He might not be
Okay.
smart, but he is trying to actually help the group.
Oh, my sweet Salvatore. Okay, cool. I need you to give me another survival check.
Another survival check. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Double
Okay.
8s. Oh, Sean is side chatting me. Okay, alright. If you want to, you can lead them into a trap and then steal all of their blood for more blood yak. Oh, cool!
What? Cool? No?
I totally don't do that.
So you glide them along, pull them along through the waters, and you still think you're okay with the direction that you're going.
Okay. I mean, if this is a big, like, headquarters, we should hear something, like either people moving around or, like, a generator or
Light.
lighting. It's darker. Oh, that's a good call, Earl. Yeah. Do we want to just wait till night and then just kind of, like, use the base against them?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, we
if
were
they're
gonna do
well lit in the
some
base, well,
reconnaissance, since we don't know who or how many of them are in there.
Right.
Someone remind me, what is our plan? I am so confused.
Well, we were hoping to get close enough to the base that the sneaky people could do a little bit of recon, find out how many bandits are in the base, and then provide them with medical attention that would get us room and board.
Wouldn't it make more sense for the medical people to go in and say, hey, we're here to give you medicine, take a look around and be like, shucks, we've got something in the forest, and come back out here and tell us what you saw?
Because if we go in, we might not get out.
What makes you think the stealthy people are gonna have any better luck?
at least we'll have information if we try to sneak in first. Worst case scenario, well, not sneak in, but try to, do some recon.
Alright,
Worst case
yes.
scenario, right? In that case, they see us and we get in a firefight. The worst case scenario in the other situation where we just go in and offer our services is we end up getting completely ambushed and all killed.
Alright, well, I guess your pretty face can think of some good ideas.
Hold on. I need to do something very quickly before we move on. Where is that action? Oh, doing it to yourself is actually harder. Crap. Where is the first aid action in this thing? Healing.
Yeah, you're kind of messed up. But you do have stim packs.
Yeah.
Earl made
Yeah.
extras.
So who's doing the stealthing?
I'm not very quiet. That's probably obvious.
So it's going to be intel plus medicine. That's difficulty equal to the number of injuries.
I was thinking Apple, because Apple doesn't
Heal
need to get
health
close
points
enough.
equal to your medical
I got a really
rating.
good sneak.
There you go. Yeah, you're only damaged hit point wise. You don't have injuries yet.
Correct.
I got a mighty good sneak, so
I
I
have
guess
no points in sneak.
Then that should be you.
You need to. I can impact
I
you.
have 13 sneak.
No.
Alright, let's and it's tagged for me, so it's even better. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going
If
to...
it's tagged, do you roll 3 dice? I'm sorry, I always forget this.
No, the tag means that if you roll the rank number on the die, it's 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
Or if you roll that number or lower.
Yeah. So like if your
Oh.
small guns is 5, if you actually rolled a 5 or lower, that hits your tag for small guns if you're shooting. So you would get 2 extra dice. That's other ways that you can get more successes.
Yeah.
Okay, because my tag for sneak is 13, and I rolled an 8 and a 5.
What's the actual rank of the sneak?
Oh, like the stat of sneak?
Yeah.
Sneak is a 3, but like the total number that I need to beat is a 13.
So for the tag to kick in, it has to be the rank of the skill specifically, not your overall target number.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I still got 2 successes, so
It's really good.
I'm sneaking in.
Cool.
Be careful,
Um,
Mom.
Yes.
Strong-
What are you guys doing? Yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna try to do something stupid while they do sneaky stuff. I'm gonna just do medicine on myself.
Go ahead.
I know you have stim packs, but I want to try to do this.
All right.
There are no negatives to just failing, so. Oh my gosh! I rolled a 3. That hits my tag, which becomes 2
Nice.
successes. 2 successes is what you need to heal yourself.
Nice.
I actually did it. Okay. So my rank is 4, so I heal 4 hit points, but I also have, and this is why I wanted to do it myself, I also have the trait or perk of healer. When you heal a patient's HP using the first aid action, increase the amount of HP healed by +1 per rank. So that 4 becomes a 5, and I am back up to full. I'm actually a doctor. I took the perk.
That's awesome. It's very cool. Cool. You're still in the middle of the swamp. What do you do?
I mean, am I just rolling survival until I meet a threshold? Like,
Probably.
Okay. Does anyone else have survival to help me?
I have some.
I do.
I'm not
Oh,
great
I
at
thought
it, but
we
I
were
got
already
some.
at the base, which is why I rolled sneak.
No, everybody keeps thinking they're at the base, but you're not.
I'm
No,
so
no, no.
sorry.
I
I
got
got
yours as well.
confused.
So I'll keep saying,
I
like,
have-
yeah.
I got survival too, so I can assist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got some survival as
Yeah,
well.
everyone just, I'll roll the base since mine's the highest, but, like, we need some extra successes on this, it appears.
Okay, I
I'll
got
roll, I'll help.
one success to contribute.
All right.
Well,
No successes. I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Okay.
I have 1
One,
success to
two,
contribute.
I rolled 0.
All right, that's 2.
I got
That's
1
0.
success.
You got 3 successes. So Salvatore has been kind of guiding you through, and you realize, like, Jerry actually like looks at the map on his Pip-Boy and is like, "Holy shit, we're way off course. You're dead in the middle of the swamp, nowhere near where you're trying to get to, as far as you can tell." So then you kind of right your course and you get back to where you're going, but it's dark in the middle of the swamp.
Shit.
All right, so I think we should try to build shelter and try to.
Well, you can start to see next to you there's like lumps in the water, and every time that Salvatore tries to pull the boat, it almost feels like something's hanging, or he's getting it caught up on something, trying to pull it up out of the water. And one time when he does pull it up out of the water, something comes with it, and it just like and tries to claw at him.
No.
Yeah, that's a yikes for me, dog.
I'm staying in the boat.
Where is this? Okay. Oh, okay. Tries to claw at you, and it does. And Salvatore, you take 2 damage against your chest.
2 damage against my chest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then again, Florida water's not that deep, so like and it's starting to get dark. Somebody probably has a flashlight, or at least Jerry has activated the lamp on his Pip-Boy, and you kind of shine it around, and you see you're surrounded by ghouls.
What?
Shit.
Oh, I thought ghouls were still people.
Not the feral ones.
Oh, okay. Hi. I know nothing about Fallout. So
Okay. So there are ghouls which you have encountered, which are just humans that have been highly irradiated.
Yeah, because isn't the Baron a ghoul?
Yeah, the Baron's a ghoul. But then sometimes ghouls either are just too far gone or they have aged too far, and they just kind of go into what they call to be a feral ghoul. And these are basically your sort of zombie-like creatures.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 10 of these things hanging around you.
Whoa!
Hi. What happens if we call for help and then their raiders see an opportunity to help us and maybe get us in their debt and we can try
Or
to
maybe
wiggle our
they'll
way
just
out
wait
of
for
that.
us to be dead and then boot us.
All right, I have a feeling one of these here bitches is gonna get bayoneted.
So they're rushing us?
Yeah, the one just attacked you. That was it for now. It's Cherry's turn. She's the top of initiative.
Yep. Time for one of these here bitches to get shot. Okay. That is 2 successes. One of them being a 4, which meets my small arms thing. So what does that mean? Does that mean that turns into 3 successes?
Yeah, that's an extra success.
Okay, cool. So yes, that is 3 successes to shoot the ghoul that just attacked Salvatore in the face.
Give me 1 minute to finish up my grid here. They have okay.
Remember,
that is-
aim as a minor action.
That is
Yeah, I won't. If you want to say that you aimed,
no, Cherry cannot actually aim. So I think one of my, I'm a fast shot.
Okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because I made it to go along with Gun Fu, so I'm too impatient to aim. But,
And
like,
cool.
point blank, I got 3 successes and deals 10 damage. So,
An audience gave you an extra bonus, so we'll say that that's 4 successes.
Cool, thank
Um,
you, audience. I'm actually going to use that extra bonus to gun fu another bitch. You know
There you
what
go.
you're here to see.
You have 2 extra successes, so yeah, they only have a
Extra gun
defensive 1.
fu.
There you go.
So let's see. That is 5 2s. And then 4 6s.
5 2s and 4 6s.
That's 16.
Jeez. Holy shit. God damn you and your gung fu. So
Well, that's for 2 enemies that get it.
right, still that's are you bayoneting them or are you shooting them?
So I get to shoot one and then I'm bayoneting the other.
Okay. So you hear Salvatore like and you hear the and so you immediately just kind of perk up and like jab the gun through his arm and just blow this thing's head off.
Jesus.
And then there happens to be another one crawling up the back that you then just through his arm just jab it down into its skull and it dies as well. Apple, it's your turn.
Well, I think I'm going to go with my flamer, but it is. Can I even aim with that? Like it's a flamethrower, so.
Yeah, you can. I mean, crazy enough, yes, you can actually aim the flamethrower.
Oh, okay, sweet. All right. Then yes, I will take a minor action to aim, and then I will do the thing of the flamey thing.
Okay,
And
roll
that
it.
is big weapons. Yeah. Big guns. Oh, did that even? Oof, failed.
Really?
Yeah. I actually have no points in big guns, so I need to
Oh.
up that at some point,
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
if that's possible even.
Yeah, you can. That's when you level up, that's something you can do. Cool. So you just
I
are,
did aim. I can re-roll, right?
What's aim do, Steve? Like, it lets you re-roll, right?
Yes, it allows you to reroll 1d20 on your
Mhm.
first attack roll, or on your first attack
Okay.
of the round.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
And Apple, you just got boosted as well.
I got boosted and I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Okay.
That's what
That
happens when I
is-
switch to meat space dice.
There you
Woo!
go. You roll 3 dice.
Okay.
You have 2 extra successes.
Oh, sweet.
What's the damage on your flamethrower?
It is. Where is it? Oh, 3d6s. So. Oh, and the effects are burst, persistent, and spread. So I'm not sure if that's relevant for the DM, but
Yeah, don't worry about it right now.
I rolled a 5, a 4, and a 3.
5 and a 3.
A 5, a 4, and a 3.
5, a 4, and a 3. 3s and 4s don't do much. Are there any activations on the flamethrower? I don't think so. So that's two damage against one. So you set one on fire, and it's just like it chars down its arm, and it hisses and screams at you.
Apple hisses back, but really it's just Apple playing the sound of static.
Nice. Ian hits one and does a little bit of damage to another. Oops. And Jerry, it's your turn.
Well, I am going to open fire on the nearest school. And that's a 19 and a 17, so neither hit.
Oh, I'm
Gary
sorry.
just has this smug
Oh wait,
look on
aiming.
her
So
face.
then, oh, that's an 8. So then 1 hits, 1 success. I don't know if that's even enough. Is 1 success enough, or?
Yeah, 1 is actually a success. So roll that damage.
Wow.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, yeah. So that's 3 1s and then 1 5. So that would trigger no bloody messes, but would do 1 additional damage to another random location. So
Okay, cool.
6 plus, so 7 damage total.
7 damage. Are you attacking one that's already been hit or one that's fresh?
I'm gonna just finish off a hit one.
Okay. We'll say you attack the weakest one and it dies. Cool. Earl, what you do?
I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna aim for a group of ghouls that are a bit away from the group, and I will throw a grenade baseball.
Nice.
Oh,
But my throwing is crap. So I think I had 2 left, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Apart. All right, so let's throw. Ooh. How much is it? Throwing is agility, and it's a no-go.
Oh, you toss it over its head and it just explodes, and you see a water plume out in the back behind it. Which means the ghouls are gonna go. Which means Earl will say they attack you first. Since you had the big booms, that does not hit. Salvatore, what's your defense? That does not hit. Jesus Christ. Cherry, does this hit you? No, that god damn it. Come on, dice. Apple. Hits! Yes, I do damage. Suck it.
Oh my.
Apple, one like leaps into the boat and claws at you, and you just feel like its bony claws just scrape against the side of your chassis, and you take 3 damage minus whatever damage reduction you might actually have.
Apple.
Where's my damage reduction?
Oh, Jerry. Oh, poor Jerry. Oh, Jerry. You take 5 damage as one just scrapes across your chest.
Ow. Okay, so my armor would reduce that to 3, but that does not feel good.
No, it does not. Did I? Oh, Salvatore. No, I did hit you. I didn't hit you. Cool. I think that was everyone. That's their round. Cherry, what you do?
Okay, whichever one just had the nerve to hit Apple is getting it.
Okay.
They are not allowed to live. Okay.
I need a new
Nice.
paint job. Maybe
2
shiny red.
successes. 2 successes.
How many? Okay, cool.
And can I use the momentum that I got from previous round
Yeah.
into this to do some more gun fu? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is 1 1, 2 6s, and 7 2s.
Oh. Yeah. So that one that tried to claw Apple, just got blasted into oblivion.
That apple's ain't for picking.
Like it.
And yeah, hi audience. You thanks for that extra momentum because you know what a time it is, gun fu.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, that same damage gets to go to someone else who's within melee range of me.
Uh,
And I believe
blasted.
Jerry was just attacked, so
That one gets stabbed and gutted and cut in half, and bits of decayed goo go everywhere. Apple,
yeah,
it's your
Jerry
turn.
will wipe some off of Jerry.
Aw.
You're welcome.
Aw, true love. I'm gonna have a dad.
What did I tell you?
Ah!
And Apple will shoot their energy weapon this time.
Apple panics and just zaps a ghoul.
Oh, what the heck? This is so awesome. Why doesn't it do this for my other games? Oh wait, it does. Just when it's normally I need a higher score. I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Oh, nice. That attacks. What's the damage?
The damage is going to be 4d6. Oh, and it's 1 piercing as an effect. No, wait, that's if it's a bug. Sorry, I apologize. Well, the damage is poop. But a 3, 2 4s, and a 6.
Okay. 3. How? Say that again. 2 4s and a 6.
Yeah. You said the 3s and 4s don't do anything, pretty much.
Yeah, they don't do anything. So you do 2 damage against one though, so you're good. Ian does some more damage against one that isn't hurt. And then Jerry.
How much do I get hit for?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I was worried. When you said that, I was like, uh-oh. Okay, that's so 1 hit. So 1 success to shoot.
Okay, that hits.
And 3 damage.
Okay. Do you hit one that has been hit or hit one that hasn't been hit?
With 3 damage, I'm definitely hitting a weaker one.
Okay.
Because that is... Man, this... Did I load confetti into this thing?
No, that's a normal.
Earl.
That's a normal damage roll.
And the
For this gun, it ain't.
The arms raised, Jerry.
Earl, it's your turn. What you do?
Now I'm going to shoot one that hasn't been shot yet.
Okay.
and I will take a minor action to aim and
Okay.
major. Also, I have my Pip Boy, so I'm going to be aiming for the head. So because of the VAT
okay.
system, you don't get that increase in difficulty.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you can do that too, Jericho.
That's nuts. I like that.
Oh. No! No success and a 20.
Oh no!
Oh wait, I can re-roll.
Yes,
you can.
Take the aim. Take the aim.
So I'm removing that 20 and let's re-roll. And it's still not a success.
But, it's
But not a
20.
20.
Not a 20. Cool. So the ghouls will attack again, and Salvatore, I realized that I skipped you last round, so you can go
Yeah, I
twice
didn't
this
say
turn.
anything.
You let me know. That does not hit. That doesn't hit either. That does hit. Who was I rolling against? Oh, that's a lot. We'll say. Oh, that's actually against Ian. So Ian just gets like gang. They just pile on top of Ian, and are just ganging up on him, and he's covered in ghouls at the moment. And then one more. Earl. One climbs up and claws at you and does 4 damage against your chest.
Ooh.
All right. And let's see here. Chest, so torso. I've got no reduction. All right, so 4 damage in.
Okay. Salvatore, go twice.
You don't have a torso armor?
Now I have my vault jumpsuit.
Ooh, we will have to fix that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will go up to the one on Earl.
Okay.
And hack away at him.
Go for it.
That is 2 successes.
Cool. That hits. Extra
Uh,
success.
1 extra success. Okay, perfect. And we have an extra success from the vote, so I will add both of those to my damage roll. Bringing that total up to 9. Roll that damage. That is... Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 damage.
Ooh!
Are you attacking that one with your scalpel?
Yes, that is the chainsaw scalpel, and that is torso specifically. And that is...
And you
Yeah.
jab it in, and it goes up, and then you kind of hit that neck bone, and it just like snaps out the side, and there's just this dangly head that like it just falls back into the water, and it's gross. Attack another one since you missed your last turn.
Okay. Yeah, and I look at Earl. Contract of our exclusivity deal on your medical needs clearly states anyone who dictates unto you reverse medicine will receive reverse medicine to me in Retriol. It's right there. Bzzz. And I'm just using the chainsaw to point at the contract. Then I will turn and just another one that maybe hasn't been hit yet. If it's within range, I'll move and hit it.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I rolled a nat 1, which is 2 successes. But my other roll was a 20. So how does that work?
Okay. So something's gonna happen.
Okay.
Go ahead and go through your bits.
Okay. So it's 2 successes. I believe you said that they have a 1 defense, which means I have 1 extra die. So I will roll 8 combat dice for damage instead of 9. And
Hey, everybody.
then-
Say hi to Plastic Age Plays.
Hello,
Gas.
Plastic
Plastic
Age
Age
Plays.
plays.
Dr. Salvatore Bonesaw is currently doing reverse medicine on some feral ghouls. Alright, here we go. Rolling damage. That is another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 damage.
So what happens is you go and like just saw off the head of another one real quick, and then the ghouls all sort of take a pause for a moment, and look over their shoulders away from you, and you hear this blood-curdling, growling, bear-like giant creature howl scream.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope.
At best, that's a Yao Guai.
You hear something gliding through the air. You hear like a thoof, and then just this massive amount of water displaces in front of you, and you just see this swiping huge clawed hand just take all the ghouls in one swipe and crush them, and then you see it brings them up to its face where there's these two glowing eyes, and just this big maul just crunches them and tears them all in half.
Mothman?
There's what?
Mothman?
Yeah,
No.
at best, the Yao Guai. At worst, it's whatever the fuck this is. Oh god.
Which is a giant humanoid-like creature with an alligator's head that some might call a death claw.
Oh my. Oh
Run,
no.
Run. Just Salvatore's not smart, but run.
And
Yeah.
well, that's where we'll leave it till next awesome time.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what thing but I'm
We're
sure
gonna
I'll get an
die.
explanation from Harry.
What is this thing?
I
The
got
worst
you
case
guys.
scenario.
I got you guys. It's
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just put a GIF in chat there for you.
Oh
And
my
Steve-
gosh!
yeah.
It looks like the Diablo from Monster Hunter.
All right,
yeah,
so imagine that though, but with an alligator's
with
head.
an alligator head.
And win.
No, thank you.
Was it flying?
No, it did a giant leap.
Oh, okay. Still,
Wow.
well, we're in
Cool.
trouble.
Yep.
This
You're in
is
trouble.
really bad.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun for you. I mean, it's gonna be fun for me. You're all fucking dead, so you know.
Run.
As always, you can find us on the social medias at Vorpal Tales. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Vorpal Tales. We are Vorpal Tales, and we play awesome adventures and terrifying tales almost twice a week, every day of the week now. See our calendar that pops up in our show reels and on our website at vorpaltales.com and on our Twitch channel. Also, check out the pull list on our website. Friend of the show at Funky Thunder does his weekly review. No particular order of this week's latest comic releases. Be sure to check out our shop links on our website. Vorpal Tales has created several great supplements to enhance your games. We're still working on a lot of others. We want to make your tabletop experience more Vorpally. And hey, by the way, Steve, do you need a mug with coffee?
Yes.
Yes, you drink your coffee every morning in a mug, right?
Every day. Not
You know-
even morning. Morning, noon,
you know-
and night. I drink
Oh,
coffee.
wow, that's a lot of coffee.
It's so much coffee.
You know what would make that coffee taste so much better?
If the mug was like something that I was personally invested in.
Right, like say a Vorpal Tales logo on the side.
Those don't exist.
Right. Fucking spoiler. That's fucked up, dude. That is not right. Oh, that's not right at all. Cool. So I have been at Space Lord
No,
PJ's.
you gotta finish the pitch, you asshole. Come on.
Oh, what's the pitch? No, I'm gone. I'm just moving on. I don't even know.
You can find
where
merch
I'm
on
at.
our website. Go
Right,
to
that's right.
vorpaltales.com. Go to the merch tag. Go to the store. Buy stuff with the Vorpal Tales logo on it. Helps us out, and you get a cool thing.
Holy shit. I have been at Space Lord PJ's. Check out my doodle website at cartoon.ninja. Everyone, plug your pluggables. Let the viewers know what show they can find you next and any other cool online things that you're doing.
Hi, I'm Jane, also known as the Confused Pro on the interwebs. I have my commissions open. Oh yeah, that's right. Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. I have my commissions open. So if you want to, I don't know, for me to draw any of the crazy shenanigans that's gone on the show and some high quality, yeah, consider hitting me up in my DMs. Other than that, you can find me tomorrow at the Onyx Path, being hella goth and romancing monsters in the last fairy tale.
Yes, I am next on that show on Onyx Path too, and then you can also find me here on Sunday doing a vampire crime, being a member of the Sabbat, and it's a great series. It really is. Also listen to Saratoga by Night. I'm on YouTube. It's Libricat. You can find it there. There's a new little short film that I did for a class project. It's pretty good. I like it. And yeah. That's all. Oh, Harry _ or at Salubricat on Twitter.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. Tonight I played Dr. Salvatore Bonesaw. You'll find me next on Friday, Vorpal Tales, playing Ravenloft. We are diving into our Ravenloft campaign, which is going to be super cool. Check out some additional D&D/Scarredlands/5th edition stuff that we have created that you can find available soon at a publishing website near you. Also, I want to give a shout out to Onyx PathCon, which is beginning on June 11th through the 3rd, and then runs to the 13th. Vorpal will be involved pretty heavily with the Onyx PathCon, so we please ask you to tune in, check out the panels, check out the live plays. They have so much going on that weekend. Give it a look.
Hey everybody, I didn't mess up the order this time. I am Ever, and my pronouns are they, them. I have enjoyed playing Apple this evening for you. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and you can find me playing tomorrow night in Alien, trying not to die and trying to survive as a synth without being discovered by too many people. You can also find my shop on Etsy, Neat and Co Designs. Please forgive the sparseness. I just got the new printer and I need to work on some designs.
Hey everybody, my name is Alan, also known as Hexencurse. You can find me on Twitter at @theeldritch_L. And you can find me next on Saturday for Simbarum on Vorpal Tales, and after that, Vorpal Tales still for Unknown Armies on Sunday.
Awesome. Great to hear. And finally, it's that time again. Everyone, vote for who your favorite player was tonight. Also, until the end of the show reel, viewers can vote for their favorite cast. Votes for the players will earn you extra action points for next week. So, Steve, who do you vote for?
You always throw this order off and it confuses my brain. Tonight, pretty easy vote for me, even though everybody was amazing. My vote goes to Alan/Earl for trying so hard to keep this party moving forward towards an objective and not make every possible worst decision. And rarely succeeding at what he's trying to, but just consistently trying. Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
Thank you.
Ever, go ahead and vote. I
absolutely, and this is shout out, love that line that Cherry said, "This apple ain't for picking." But I have to give it to Salvatore Bonesaw for guiding us through the Everglades, and then all of a sudden his dice decided, this isn't working out for me. So you did really great up until your dice betrayed you.
Yeah, the dice were like, I'm clocking out now, it's up to you.
Did your dice get to drink the blood yak? Because apparently they weren't very energized.
Maybe that's what I should do. I should just pour blood yak on some dice.
Jane, vote.
I am going to give my vote to Alan as well. We appreciate the shepherd herding the very distracted flock. For those of you in the audience, I don't know if you know that meme of the parent, like, with the two children on the harnesses in an airport, but that's Earl with the rest of the party.
Harry, who do you vote for?
That's a hard one. Because people have been great. I'm gonna vote for Apple. For the not so subtle jabs and threats made. Funny as hell.
Yeah, like threatening Harry.
Although I do want to put one caveat to my vote. I will change all of my votes for the remaining of this game to Jane if you draw a Florida Deathclaw for us.
Sure, I will draw a Florida Death for you.
Nice. Oh God. Elaine, who do you vote for?
So I'm voting for Jane for her character going full Cherry Wick on everything.
Yeah, right.
She's just like tearing everything up with her bayonet and stuff. So yeah, I dub you now Cherry Wick.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, Jerry. You ain't gonna win that arms race.
Nice.
Gotta take gun fu.
Not
Yeah, look
just
at that.
Kung
Oh, that was everyone, right? That was everyone? It seems like it was everyone. Cool. Awesome being excellent to each other, players. Well, Circus Snacks, you don't have to go home, but you can't keep playing this game tonight. Watch our Purple Tales crew next Wednesday at 9 p.m., where we'll probably still continue Radioactive Summers. Hopefully they don't die to the Gator Claw. Or War Never Changes. And check out all our other shows, same Vorpal Time, same Vorpal Tales stream channel. Remember to VATS target that like and subscribe, and for the love of the dice, game on.
Thank you, Rachel.